How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the Lumary high bay light. Let me turn it on to show you how incredibly bright this is. It's just insane. 150 watts of LED, you're looking at 22,000 lumens. A regular light bulb only outputs about 800 lumens, so you're looking at 27 and a half light bulbs all concentrated in this thing. If I put it a little bit too close, it actually overloads this meter. So I have to come right about here. 40 kilolux is the maximum of this meter. When we talk about lumens in a light bulb, is how much total light output it gives. It can shoot light every which way. So for a regular light bulb, you have to add up all the light going in all directions. But for more like a spotlight like this, you can add up sort of like a disc. Right in the center, we are reading 37.6 kilolux. Under these camera settings, it looks like the light ends right over here. But in reality, from what I can see, it's like there's a little bit more light over here. It's kind of dim. I'm gonna move this away, let's say 6 inches. And we have 30.92. If we move it away 1 foot, we got 18.3. Since it's a circular light, it's gonna be the same measurement if I measured in the y-axis or x-axis. And we can just do a little bit of geometry and add up all the luxes that we would receive over a certain area. Here's my little spreadsheet on how to figure this out. I'm measuring in inches, so I have to actually convert to meters squared in the area here. I'm averaging between 2 position markers to figure out what the intensity is in each annular ring, and then I add all those up. And I got a total of 17,000 lumens. A little bit short of the 22,000 lumens. I think what's going on here is that this little measurement device, it only measures very well going straight at it. So when I'm measuring a little bit off axis, I actually have to point it towards the light in order to get how much intensity is going this way. So I'm not actually cheating because it measures the intensity without an area unit. Redoing the measurements, I got 25,000 lumens, so it's a little bit over the rated on the box. There's probably some measurement inaccuracies with this meter. This light being new, it might be a little bit brighter than usual. And I only did like 6 points of measurements and I interpolated in between. So this thing is ridiculously bright. I can definitely put it in the kitchen and just use just this instead of 6 fluorescent T8 light bulbs. It comes in this box. At 25,000 hours, it will reduce by half. So you're gonna still get 11,000 lumens and it will still draw 150 watts. This thing is solid metal and there are these fins over here to relieve the heat. You have the option of using your own screw mount, or you can use this little hook over here. You screw it in, secure it in place with a second screw. And you can use this screw to tighten around a horizontal pole or anything you can mount on. There are also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. That's part of the heat sink. 4 more over here. It looks like it's for another module that can mount right there. You got 2 kinds of LEDs to allow you to change the color temperature. 240 white LEDs that are yellow colored here and 240 white LEDs that are sort of orangey color. This ridge right here feels like it's a kind of plastic encasing the LEDs, and then you can see some resistors that's built inside. It comes with this little module here for the remote, and you can plug it in right there. Remove this plug, rubber grommet, and there are 3 rings for contacts. We can remove this little piece here and allow the 3 contacts to connect to those rings. Twist it on. Start the Lumary app. The top right, press the plus button, add device, and it's already discovered the high bay light. So let's just add that one. Oh, that was really easy. And here we are, added. We can switch it on and off right here, and we can pick different color temperatures, like this preset one that's really yellow, less yellow, and a very bluish tint. It seems like the up-down doesn't really matter. We can do a left-right, change the color temperature, and then the brightness is right here. 76%, 46, 10%, even 1%. That's really neat. And then we can add a timing to this. We can do a turn on 100% at 5 p.m. To pair it, you just turn it off and then turn it back on. Push and hold the pair button, and then now we can turn on and off the light with the power button. The remote has other things such as changing the temperature 1 step at a time, change the brightness higher and the lowest, Or you can do 10% or 100% brightness. Let's do 100% brightness and 10% brightness, 50% brightness, 3500K or 5000K as quick access buttons. Finally turn it off. I'm gonna turn off another light so it's completely pitch black. It's a very, very faint glow. At 100%, we see it's registering at 155 watts. 50%, it goes down to 85 watts. 10%, it's at 20 watts. So if we're at 100%, and we do 3500K, it's 155 watts. But if we go to 5000K, it actually stays around the same wattage. If we turn it completely off, now the green light is still on, but the wattage is actually less than 0.0 watt. So it's less than 1/10 of a watt power consumption for that little green light, which is really good because we want a low power consumption when it's not really on. If I turn the light towards the side, we can see the light gets concentrated towards the bottom, and these little round ridges actually concentrate the lights right below rather than have the beams go off to the side. Typical LED light bulbs consumes about 8 watts and gives off about 800 lumens. This one consuming 155 watts, if it's at the same efficiency, theoretically it should output around 16,000 lumens. But this one actually outputs 22,000 lumens. You get 6,000 lumens more, which is really, really awesome. There's only one single driver circuitry in a single module, so there's less overhead for driving a bunch of LEDs. So instead of having 26 individual LED light bulbs, it's probably better to just get one giant light instead. If you guys are interested in getting this high bay lamp, it's best suited for, let's say, like a warehouse or even a garage. Check out my Amazon affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.